Hi there, I'm Chris Berman. Up next on ESPN, questions abound after a disappointing 2003. Can Kurt Warner reclaim his spot as one of the premier quarterbacks in that action? Football League. We'll find out here. Dallas, Baltimore. It's go time.
Well, the fans are looking for their seats as the teams are down on the field warming up. Welcome to M&T Bank Stadium. I'm Dan Stevens. By my side, Mr. Peter O'Keefe. Peter, we've got a heck of a showdown coming up today. On one side, a running back who's capable of single-handedly taking over a game. And on the other side, an inside linebacker with a penchant for crushing hits and stuffing the run.
No doubt about it, Dan. Tiki Barber is an elite halfback. I'll tell you what, this guy's got great hands for a back, so they're not going to hesitate to send him out on a pass route when the situation calls for it. Warming up across the field is another tremendous football player. Brian Urlacher is among the very top inside linebackers in the game. What's extraordinary about this guy is his stamina. As the game wears on, he gets more and more dominant. Hold on, ladies and gentlemen. We've got a real dogfight in store for us.
Well, all right, Peter, we'll keep our eye on them as the game progresses, but first, the coin toss.
It's heads. Jose Cortez kicking off for the
There's
Cowboys.
the signal, and we're ready.
It's time for Raven football.
Cortez kicks it, and we are underway. Holmes fields it all the way back at the 1. Breaks free, tackled at the 23. Let's go down to Susie Culber, who has an update on the weather conditions. Susie?
Thank you, Dan. A light drizzle has covered the field down here, and the artificial turf has become a bit slippery. The players may struggle to get good footing out there. Back to you, Dan.
Thanks, Susie. The Ravens offense takes the field, and they will start at their own 23-yard line. Johnson goes in motion. No good. Incomplete.
Incomplete with the deflection. Second and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 23-yard line.
Holmes gets the handoff and heads out right, crosses the field, breaks a tackle, gets out at the 33.
Priest Holmes makes some yards on this play, but falls short of the marker. It's close, but no cigar. Well, he ran out of bounds. He needs to be more aware of where he is on the field.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. 3rd down and less than a yard. Holmes picks up about 2, and they convert the 3rd down. Bolt fires this one over the middle, and he connects for a pickup of 4 on the play.
Mark Bulger threw a nice pass past the coverage and got the completion. Tough throw, but an accurate throw.
They move the ball, and it will be 2nd down.
39-yard line.
Holmes gains 5 on the play, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Mike Rosenthal used his size to his advantage by doing some key blocking on that last play.
A decent play, and they'll now face 3rd and short.
That's the key, Dan. Make 3rd down easy, and they did just that.
Now they just need to convert. We'll see what they do. Holmes gets the call again and barely picks up the 1st down.
Priest Holmes played smart and used his blockers to perfection on that last play.
Well, Peter, a pretty nice job there converting on third down.
Yeah, didn't get a lot, but didn't need to. Good job.
Holmes picks up about 2, and that will bring up second down.
Second and 7. Ball at the Ravens' 48-yard line.
Holmes carries it for the 4th straight time and runs into traffic. Brought down at the 48.
Priest Holmes charged his way to a few extra yards on that play. That's what you call a physical play.
They move the ball, and that'll bring up third down. Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the 48-yard line.
Dragged down at the 39. First down.
Bringing it all day.
Mark Bolter improvises on this one. It's called thinking on your feet, and he does a great job of it. Yep, nice little scramble there. He saw he had no options, so he did what he had to do.
Bolger throws this on a rope, and he hits his man for a pickup of 9.
Bethel Johnson had just one guy on him and makes the most of it. And he schooled that guy so bad, I can smell the chalk dust.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Williams goes in motion. Holmes gets the toss and runs into traffic. Breaks free, eventually runs out at the 16. That will bring up first down.
Priest Holmes works it to the outside and gets a huge gain. That's a great play, great execution. Let's have another look. Yep, got past the marker and eventually runs out of bounds.
What a run, Peter, and his numbers are adding up.
Adding up to one big number. Up to now, he's got 39 yards on 7 carries.
Woodson tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Rod Woodson targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his second tackle so far.
Second and 10. Ball at the 16-yard line.
Holmes gains 5 on the play, and that brings up third down. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
Yeah, and Ron Woodson's been at this long enough to make plays like this in his sleep, Dan. One of only 2 active members of the NFL's 75th anniversary All-Pro team. This guy can start working on his speech for Canton, that's for sure.
Bolger fires this one over the middle, and they get the first on third and long.
Antonio Gates faces down 2 defenders and comes away with the football. Oh, nice catch.
A nice gain, and they easily convert on third down.
Yeah, that was a good call.
First down, coming up on the 15th play of the drive. Seau blasts him back at the 4.
Junior Seau was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They halt this play behind the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up a second down. Warren sacks him back at the 6. Let's go back and revisit that last tackle in the backfield. Great stop.
And Dan, Junior Seau's been doing it for 15 seasons now. I tell you, you don't get invited to 12 consecutive Pro Bowls by accident. This guy's really one of the better linebackers ever to play the game.
Williams grabs the bullet, and he's in for the score.
Mark Bulger airs this one out beautifully. That's how you throw the ball down. Take notes all you want to be quarterback.
Right on the money, Peter. He is just a fantastic passer.
Well, it's easy to complete a pass when there's only one guy covering the receiver.
Great effort to get him into the end zone, Peter.
Yeah, that's how to play the game. 110%.
Here's the point after, and it's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Longwell booms a beauty here. Barber downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
That's what I'm talking about, baby. That's good work out there, man.
All right, yeah.
The Cowboys will start this first play of the drive at their own 20-yard line. Barber picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
With the tackle.
Second down, one man back.
Ball at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Fitzgerald goes in motion. This one will fall incomplete.
Reggie Wayne had a chance for a mid-range completion back there, but he just couldn't connect. No catch.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down.
Well, Dan, we got an empty backfield, 5 receivers, and the defense is in their dime. Let's watch.
Warner puts his arm into this one, and it's incomplete.
William Hampton had superb coverage on that play. No wonder it was incomplete.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Harris lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Harris gets the snap and punts it away. Johnson takes it at the 34. Tackled at the 43.
Bethel Johnson racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Ravens had an effective first drive, and we'll see if they can keep it up. They'll start at their 43-yard line. Holmes loses 1 on the play, and that brings up 2nd down.
Junior Seau not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far.
Ball at the Ravens' 42-yard line.
Holmes gets the call on 2nd down and heads wide right. Finally gets out of bounds at the 40. It will be 1st down.
Priest Holmes makes a great play here, picks up some huge yards, takes it to the outside, then eventually runs out of bounds. Check it out. Nice play. He got what he needed, and then he headed for the sidelines.
He gets the call again, and they're running early and often on this one. This is a great start.
When you set up a running game like this, you can really take over. Oh, look at those numbers. That's how to get it done on the ground.
Bruner goes in motion. Holmes takes his 13th carry of the game and gains about 3 yards.
All right, what have you got? Okay, all right.
And that'll do it for quarter number 1.
quarter.
The Ravens are out in front, 7-0. Second down, 2 tight ends in the game. Holmes takes it for his 14th carry and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Come on, Baltimore. We need that first down. Lock him down.
3rd and 5. Ball at the 36-yard line.
Bolger throws a heater and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Pass interference, number 55, defense. The ball is placed at the spot of the foul. Automatic first down.
Slapped around the receiver way too much on that play, and the ref let him know it with a flag for pass interference.
1st and 10. Ball at the 23.
No dice, and it falls incomplete.
Antonio Gates ran a short pattern on that last play, but couldn't make the catch. Incomplete.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw too much blame on him for that one.
That would have been a tough catch.
Second down, 10 yards to go. Scott takes him down back at the 26.
Chad Scott targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long.
3rd and 12. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Holmes pulls the long down and he's looking for room. Stopped at the 23. Barber will be credited with the tackle. That will bring up 4th down.
Rondé Barber brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They stopped them cold. 4th coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. It's up through the goal post. Good.
Ryan Longwell kicks a soggy football here, but he's on target. And the kick's good. Great job in this nasty weather.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Longwell rockets this one deep. Barber decides to take it out of the end zone. Stopped at the 22. Peter, interesting order to the division, isn't there?
Oh, you bet. Tiki Barber got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
1st and 10.
The Cowboys offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 22-yard line. Barber takes this one way out left and takes it upfield. Dragged down at the 25.
Darren Sharper with the tackle. 2nd and 6. Ball at the Cowboys' 25-yard line.
Barber gains 13 yards, and that brings up 1st down.
Tiki Barber has a great offensive line in front of him. They made that play happen. Yep, those blockers opened up the hole for him. A huge gain.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
First
Well,
and
look at
10.
those last year numbers there.
Ball at
That's
the
great
Cowboys' 38
production.
yard line.
Barber gets the call on first down and gains about 3 yards.
Second and 7. Ball at the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Wayne goes in motion. Barber gains 3 yards, and that will bring up third down.
Okay, what's the plan? Okay, go.
Warner throws a bullet to the flat, and the completion is made. Short of the markers, however. Fourth down coming up.
Jamie Winborn made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be fourth down. Harris takes the snap and punts it away. Johnson fields the punt at the 13.
Return of 5
Brought
on the
down
play.
at the 18.
Bethel Johnson got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Ravens come out on offense and are well ahead. They have yet another shot to score and start this drive at their own 18-yard line. Holmes chews up 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
25 with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Johnson goes in motion. It's intercepted. Breaks free.
Interception,
Tackled
Cowboys.
at the 15.
I'm coming now. I'm coming. Okay. 3-6 on your back.
Larry Foote was able to catch the ball in these rainy conditions, but he's playing for the defense, people. That rain is really rewriting the playbook out there today, and that time the D was the big winner.
That's his 4th interception of the year, Peter. He has to be happy with that.
Yep, but he's always looking for more.
The Cowboys have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at the 15-yard line. Warner throws a heater right sideline, and it's caught for the score.
Kurt Warner throws into a crowd here and by some miracle gets a completion out of it. I don't know how that happened, Dan. Let's have another look.
There you go. Well, the D had him covered, and they just couldn't get to the ball in time. A perfect pass.
You can't coach that. That kind of pass
to
is
attempt the extra
instinct.
point.
They get the touchdown
Number
and are
14,
now on
holding.
the board.
They close the deficit, too. Anybody's game right here.
Here's the extra point,
The
and
extra point is good.
it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Cortez booms a beauty here. Holmes downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens were intercepted last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 20-yard line. Seau penetrates and stops that back at the 19.
Junior Seau was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
19-yard line.
Bulger zings it to the right side, and they can't connect. Incomplete.
With the deflection.
Mark Bulger knows how to spread the ball around, as you can see by this passing chart here. He's getting the ball into his receiver's hands and has piled up 28 yards and 1 touchdown.
Third and 11. Ball at the Ravens' 19-yard line.
Williams goes in motion. Intercepted. Tackled at the 26.
Dexter McLeon shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind to try for the football there.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Cowboys are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 26-yard line. Warner throws a high, long one to the right, and it falls incomplete.
With the deflection.
Okay, guys, we've covered this before. You know the plan. You know what to do. Stick to the plan.
Bring it this way, right?
Second and 10. Ball at the 26-yard line.
Witten didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Jason Witten was open on the outskirts there, but just couldn't make the grab. Incomplete.
That would have gotten the first, but it's incomplete, and it will be third down. Warner just rifles this one, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 26.
Check out this replay, Dan. Watch the focus here.
He's got it, and I must say that was some clever maneuvering to get into a position where he could pick it off.
You can't coach instincts like that.
Boy, that was a heads-up play to come away with his first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like that.
The Ravens have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 26-yard line. Holmes goes right up the middle and picks up 8 yards on the play.
Antonio Gates was on the front line on that last play, dishing out some pain with a key block.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get them into a second and short situation.
Yeah, great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Holmes takes it off the toss and runs into traffic. Foley crushes him behind the line at the 33.
Steve Foley was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
They don't let that play get back to the line of scrimmage, and that will bring up third down. It's intercepted.
Cowboys.
Tackled at the 35.
Dan, this is a nice interception. Check his position out to make the grab. Got it.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far, he's got 2 interceptions.
The Cowboys stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at the 35-yard line. Warner zips it to the left sideline, and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 33.
Solomon Bates was part of the double zone coverage on that last one. He read the play, got in there, and got the interception.
Well, that's their second interception of the game, and stingy is appearing to be the motto for their defense.
Yeah, either that or give me the ball.
The Ravens have had real problems turning the ball over. They'll need to buck the trend on this drive, which starts at their 33-yard line. Johnson goes in motion. Holmes gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down.
Okay, fellas, we went over this all week in practice. Now we're going to get it this time. Now we're going to go just like it is. We're going to execute, we're going to stay strong, and we're going to get to the spots we need to. Okay, fellas?
Holmes has his number called on second down and maybe picks up 1 on the play.
Keith Traylor with the tackle.
Third down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Ball at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
They couldn't connect on this one. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
Corey Bradford had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Bidwell lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Bidwell gets the ball and punts it away. Fitzgerald fields it at the 23. Tackled at the 31.
Larry Fitzgerald racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Cowboys offense comes out and has an opportunity to tie it before halftime. They'll start at the 31-yard line. Fitzgerald goes in motion. Bates puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
Corey Ivy was sitting back in the zone waiting for the pass and then closes enough to force the incompletion. Nice job.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
The Cowboys take their first timeout. Third down, tight end to the left. Fitzgerald makes the catch in. The Cowboys will take a timeout. That's their second.
First and 10. Ball at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
Warner floats this one out to the right sidelines, and it's bobbled and dropped. Incomplete.
Jason Witten had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That would have been a big play and a big first down, Peter. They just don't sync up.
Good call. Maybe next time it'll work.
Second down with the tight end right.
Ball at the Cowboys' 43-yard line.
Wayne didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Anthony Henry was on that fly ball on that last play like glue. Man, he knew where the pass was going, and he stopped it. Incomplete.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Harris gets ready to punt this away. Morris takes the long snap and punts it away. Johnson fields the punt at the 16. Stopped at the 17.
Bethel Johnson got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Ravens offense takes the field with the clock at 14. Holmes picks up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down. Second down, two receivers to the left.
That's the end of the second
And
quarter.
that'll do it for the first half of this one. The Ravens with a small lead, 10-7. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN halftime report. Boomer?
All right, Dan, interesting game at the half. We'll get back to you guys in a bit. First, we welcome everybody to our ESPN halftime report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our first half by the numbers, and I tell you, first downs have been the story here. The Ravens should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll start this one off late in the first quarter. Mark Bolger needed to be on target here, and he was. A 6-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens strike first and go up by 7. Ravens still late in the first, the ball at their own 41-yard line. Priest Holmes would make the first guy miss, then he'd rip off a chunk of yardage here. That set up a 41-yard field goal. Ravens midway through the second. Ravens winning by 10. Larry Foote shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. The boys, middle of the second, Kurt Warner would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. A 15-yard touchdown for the Cowboys. Cowboys trailing 10-7. Dexter McCleon was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. The boys still midway through the second. The Cowboys already inside field goal range. Quentin Jammer would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Ravens late into the second quarter. Ravens out in front by 3. Larry Foote would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. The boys late in the second quarter. Solomon Bates is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. And that's where we'll leave this one. Ravens are holding on to a lead, 10-7. It's time now for our Halftime Hero Award, which recognizes the most dominant player of the first half. Duh. This time there can be no question. Larry Foote has been unstoppable. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks, Boomer, and welcome back to our broadcast presented in ESPN Game Sound. Designed and developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in surround sound technology. The Cowboys will recede to start the second half, and this is a tight contest. Currently, they're down 10-7. Let's get down to the field and the action. Longwell kicks it, and the second half has now started. Barber fields the second half kickoff at the 1. Dragged down at the 22. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
Let's go down to Susie Colber, who has an update for us. Susie?
Thanks, Dan. Head coach took a moment to speak with me and said they've got to avoid throwing any more interceptions. He thinks they need to establish a rhythm with some higher percentage passes and provide better pass protection for the quarterback. Expect a different look to the passing game in this half. Back to you, fellas.
Susie, thank you. Barber picks up about 2, and that brings up second down. Second down, 3 wideouts in the game.
24-yard line.
Barber catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard.
Tiki Barber easily outclassed his defender on that catch, and he had that play all the way.
Another short catch, and that's where they've been utilizing him today.
Yeah, the short routes have been open, and he's been exploiting it.
Hatchery goes in motion. Warner throws a bullet, and it's tipped. Incomplete. It'll be 4th down.
Jamie Winborn came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Harris lines up to punt after the 3-and-out. Harris takes the snap and punts it away. Johnson gets it at the 37. Brought down at the 40.
Bethel Johnson didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Ravens bring their offense on the field and will start this drive at their 40-yard line. Bolger rifles it out left side, and it's complete at the 44. 30, breaks a tackle. 10, he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Ravens!
Roy Williams sees a chance to get a huge gain here and grabs it with both hands. Or both feet, actually, covering a lot of ground after making that catch.
That touchdown is going to establish some distance between them, Peter.
That's a big score.
Now the extra point, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Longwell rockets this one deep. Barber decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 18.
Tiki Barber took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Cowboys offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 18-yard line. Barber catches it in the flat, and he picks up 9.
Tiki Barber fought for a few extra yards after making the catch. You know, I like to see that in a player, that drive to get every last ounce out of the play.
A lot of short completions like that today, Peter, where they get stopped right soon after the catch.
Yeah, if you can't make anything happen after the catch, those short throws are useless.
2nd and 1. Ball at the Cowboys' 27-yard line.
Ian Badejo goes in motion. Barber loses 2, and that brings up 3rd down.
Willie McGinnis not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his 2nd tackle so far. Barber gets the call on 3rd down and is dropped short of the markers. 4th down coming up.
With the tackle.
Jamie Winborn made the save, dropping the ball carrier before he could get to the markers.
The defense didn't budge on that play, and they force a 4th down. Harris lines up for the punt. Harris gets the snap and punts it away. Johnson fields the punt at the 34. Well, Peter, some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. They turned the ball over, but they have survived their mistakes. But you can't survive that kind of sloppy play for long. It's going to come back to bite you. Bethel Johnson did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
The Ravens send their offense out on the field and will start this drive at their 42-yard line. Johnson goes in motion. Holmes has his number called on first down and picks up a couple.
Second and 7. Ball at the Ravens' 44-yard line.
Foley gets the sack at the 41.
Steve Foley goes in unblocked and nails him to the ground. The O-line should be embarrassed. Watch this. Oh, yeah, sacks don't get much easier than that.
That'll be his first sack of the game. Third down, empty backfield. No good. Incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Bethel Johnson had a chance for a mid-range completion back there, but he just couldn't connect. No catch.
Those mid-range passes are not working out for them so far. Peter, what's different in that range?
Well, the coverage and their reaction time. The D is beating them to the punch right here.
Bidwell takes the long snap and punts it away. Stopped at the 23.
Larry Fitzgerald got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Cowboys offense has to score here. This drive will start at their own 23-yard line. Henry kicks it away on the coverage, incomplete.
Anthony Henry couldn't have read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
And Peter, you have to figure that when GMs draft defensive players with a few extra inches to them, this is what they have in mind.
Yeah, you know, back in my day, you'd see guys 5'8", 5'9" back there, but again, that was back in my day.
A different era, as you like to point out. Warner throws a lob here, and the reception's made at the 38.
First down.
Finally dropped at the 31. First down.
Jerry Rice racked up some nice yards after the catch. Killer effort.
What a play. A massive pickup and an obvious first down, Peter.
They weren't thinking first down as much as they were thinking touchdown on that baby.
First and 10. Ball at the 31.
Wayne grabs the dart right sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
Pass interference, number 23, defense. The penalty is declined.
First and goal. Ball at the 8-yard line.
Rice goes in motion. Barber takes the handoff and searches for a hole. Bates tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Solomon Bates not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
They put a stop to this play behind the line of scrimmage. Pretty good call by the defensive coordinator.
Agreed, Dan. They had it all locked up there.
That will bring up second down. Second down from the eye. Rice hauls in the pass and gains a couple.
Jerry Rice plays man-to-man to man-to-man. With 3 defenders, still makes the catch. What a player.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Warner ropes this one to the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown.
Kurt Warner has little problem completing this pass. He makes it look so easy, and he's getting paid so much money, Dan, it makes you wonder.
And there he is with the catch. Well, look, you got an easy job, Peter, and you made a lot of money. What's the difference?
Well, the difference is I got to work with you.
Oh, yeah. Another touchdown pass, and he's finding the end zone here.
Absolutely, Dano. So far, he's got 116 yards and 2 touchdowns.
Now the point after, and
point is good.
It's good. The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Cortez booms a beauty here. Holmes downs this in the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their own 20-yard line. Holmes will get stopped at the line, and that will bring up second down.
Steve Foley targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his third tackle of the game.
Ravens 20-yard line.
Williams goes in motion.
Gain of 1 on the play.
Priest Holmes used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Well, not much of a gain there, and they will face third down.
3rd and long, too, Dan. Big play coming up.
3rd and 9.
Third down. 9 yards to go. Grabs the fastball over the middle, and they get the first on 3rd and long. Bolger just rifles this one, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Corey Bradford was the man on that play, coming across the middle, but the ball couldn't find him. Incomplete.
That's the 3rd incompletion his way, Peter.
Yeah, and he's starting to look a little frustrated down there, too.
Ball at the Ravens 31-yard line.
Holmes gets the toss and runs into traffic. McDougal makes the hit in the backfield at the 28.
Jerome McDougal is relentless here, and he chases the ball carrier into the backfield. He closes in.
There's the hit. You know, that reminds me of this nature show I saw on TV.
Yeah?
Where a lion pounced on an antelope in the Serengeti.
Yeah, but at least the antelope doesn't have to shake hands with the lion when it's all over.
They forced that one backwards, and that's going to make this third down that much harder.
Yeah, they also make it easier on themselves by wiping out all of the potential short yardage plays they might face.
3rd and long. Bolger fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the markers for a first down. Bruner goes in motion. Holmes carries this one off to the right and shoots forward for 9 yards.
Junior Seau with the tackle. 2nd and 1. Ball at the 44-yard line.
Holmes gets the call again and gets past the line. Tackled at the 42. That will bring up first down. And that'll do it for the 3rd quarter. The Ravens with a small lead, 17-14. First down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Seau hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball. Incomplete.
Receiver, Junior Seau with the coverage. Second and 10. Ball at the 42-yard line.
Lucy, high back.
Holmes loses 2, and that will bring up 3rd down.
Jerome McDougal was a one-man wrecking crew back there. He powered into the backfield and made the tackle.
Nice job eliminating any forward progress on that play. That will bring up a 3rd and long. Holmes catches it over the middle and is at the 45. Stopped at the 41. McLeon was in on the tackle. That will bring up 4th down.
Dexter McLeon brought down the ball carrier before the markers. There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
They stopped them cold. 4th coming up.
Exactly what this defense needed to do.
Bidwell gets the ball and kicks what will be a short one. Fitzgerald fair catches it at the 17. The Cowboys offense is now on the field, and except for a few big plays, they really can't be happy with their passing game up to this point. We'll see what they call on this drive as they start at their own 17-yard line. Rice goes in motion. Fitzgerald makes the catch out to the left and is well past the markers for a 1st down.
First and 10. Ball at the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Warner rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's off. Incomplete.
Yeah, look at that. Oh,
With the
running all over
deflection.
you today. Running all over.
Second down, 1 man back.
Ball at the Cowboys' 36-yard line.
Wayne goes in motion. Barber is at the 50, 35, 25, 10, touchdown.
Come on, baby. Yeah, come on. Too much for you. Too much for you.
Dan, check out all the yards he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs. That's an old football term. Tell you what, though, this is a great play.
Peter, that will put a touchdown in his stat column.
And that's always nice to have, Dan. So far, he's got 173 yards and 1 touchdown.
Come on, D. Let's block this extra point.
Here's the extra point,
The extra
and
point is good.
It's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Cortez rockets this one deep. Johnson decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 22.
Bethel Johnson got out close to the 20 on that one, so his decision to take it out of the end zone didn't really pay off, but it didn't really hurt him either.
The Ravens had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 22-yard line. Bolger zings it to the right side, and the ball's caught at the 30, and he's stopped right there.
Mark Bulger had no trouble zinging that one past the secondary. That was one heck of a throw.
They make a completion, but their short game doesn't seem to be worth the time they're investing in it.
Well, even when they finally do connect, it's not really moving the ball. They need to think bigger.
32-yard line.
Holmes carries it for the 29th time and picks up the first down. Bulger throws this on a rope, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Larry Foote completely breaks up the pass. You know, he owned that zone so clearly. Yeah, I bet he comes in on his days off to repair the turf.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down. Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Johnson didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Rondé Barber shadowed the slant route back there and kept the receiver from making the catch. Incomplete pass.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter third down play, but the defense had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up. Bulger fires this one over the middle, and it's knocked away from the receiver. Incomplete.
Larry Foote did a brilliant job keeping watch over his zone. That pass didn't have a chance.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Bidwell gets ready to punt this away. Bidwell takes the snap and punts it away. Fitzgerald fields the punt at the 25. Brought down at the 27.
Larry Fitzgerald got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Cowboys will start a drive with the lead for the first time in this game. They'll begin at their own 27-yard line. Warner throws a beauty to the right side, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Kwame Lassiter came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
Another batted ball, and they have been attacking the pass every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Rice goes in motion. Sharper makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Darren Sharper knocked that pass down, and he made sure the only one to touch the football was him.
He records yet another batted ball, and I'll tell you, he's really playing well out there.
Yeah, he's been after the ball from the beginning of the game. Real aggressive play.
Warner rifles it out left side, and it's off. Incomplete.
William Hampton never gave his assignment any wiggle room and was able to prevent a completion. You know, it's all about blanket coverage, and that, my friends, was exactly what we saw back there.
Harris lines up to punt after the 3 and out. Harris gets the snap and punts it away. Johnson takes it at the 35. Dragged down at the 37.
Bethel Johnson didn't have much room to work with back there. The special team squad made sure he couldn't respond to that really nice punt.
The Ravens' offense has stalled late in their drives the past few times down. We'll see if they can finally score as they start this one at their 37-yard line. Williams goes in motion. McDougal tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
Jerome McDougal targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
That's his 3rd tackle of the game.
2nd and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 37-yard line.
Rip. Switch it up. Go Ray, 34. Switch it up. Ray, 34.
This pass will fall
Pass is
harmlessly
incomplete.
to the ground, and
Patrick
it's
Pass was
incomplete.
the intended receiver.
Let's go back and revisit that
Number
last tackle in the
25 with the
backfield.
coverage.
Great stop.
I tell you what, Dan, the number one thing Jeremy McDougal has going for him is that quick
Third and
first step
10.
off the ball. I mean, this is a tough
Ravens,
position for a youngster to step in and play, but when you got instincts like that, he'll do just fine.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game. Bolger unloads this one to the left, and it's complete at the 42. Chased down at the 40.
Holding. Number 52, defense. The penalty is declined.
Counter.
1st and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line.
Rhino. Down.
Holmes carries it past scrimmage and picks up a couple.
Second and 8. Ball at the 38-yard line.
Williams goes in motion. Bolger throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in. Incomplete.
Number 85
Antonio
was the
Gates had
intended
some room
receiver.
on the fringes there, but
Junior
couldn't
Seau
reel in the
with the
pass.
coverage.
Those mid-range passes are not working out for them so far. Peter,
Third and 8.
what's different in that range?
Well, the coverage and their reaction time. The D is beating them to the punch right here.
3rd down, 8 yards to go. Johnson grabs the rope right side, and they get the first on 3rd and long.
Bethel Johnson is in man-to-man coverage on this play and makes the most of it. Let's take a look. Oh, that's a great catch. That guy has real skills.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he stays on track.
Holmes bulldozes right of center and gains about 3 yards.
Number 94 with the tackle. Second and 6. Ball at the 19.
Holmes gains 3 yards, and that brings up 3rd down. Third down, and this will be the 8th play of the drive. Bolger zings it to the right side, and it's complete. Short of the markers, however. It'll be 4th down.
Dexter McLeon just planted the ball carrier in the turf short of the markers. But the only thing that's going to grow there is the D's morale.
The defense's back was against the wall, and they rose to the challenge, Peter.
Yeah, Dan, that's great D. They had to make a stand here, and they stood together.
It will be 4th down. 4th down, and the field goal unit is on the field. 4th down, 2 yards to go.
Ball at the 14-yard line.
Rips him down in the backfield, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Kobe Reinhardt makes his presence known on this one. He's going to haunt the ball carrier's dreams for a while. Oh, big tackle on 4th. That's how you stop a conversion.
Peter, they had to go for it. A field goal would have got them closer, but they still would be down.
A tough break, and now they're going to have to hope for some type of a miracle here.
The Cowboys will start this drive deep in their own territory with the clock at 1:58. The Ravens take their first time out. Second down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Ball at the Cowboys' 16-yard line.
Barber gets the call again. The Ravens will take a timeout. That's their second. Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:50. Barber has his number called on third down. Fourth down coming up. Harris lines up deep in his own territory to punt it away. Harris gets the ball and punts it away. Johnson fields the punt at the 44. Dragged down at the 46.
Bethel Johnson got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes unanswered.
The Ravens will start this drive near midfield with the clock at 1:39. Bolger throws a bullet to the flat and...
Second and 10. Ball at the Ravens' 46-yard line.
This one will fall incomplete.
With the deflection.
Third down. The clock is stopped at 1:23.
46-yard line.
Bolger throws a bullet and the reception's made at the 40. And he's stopped right there. It will be first down. First down with the tight end right. Gates didn't haul that one in, and it falls incomplete.
Junior Seau was on the short out from the get-go on that last play and was able to get in there and make sure it was incomplete.
The defense stood up to that play and shuts down what would be a minimal gain anyway. It'll be second down. Bolger throws a heater right sideline, and it's intercepted. And he's in for the touchdown.
Chad Scott picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
That touchdown will stretch the lead, Peter, and it looks like they will walk away the winner here.
Well, it looks that way, Dan, but it's not over until it reads 0-0 up there.
Number 14, holding.
Now the point after, and it's good.
I twist the plot like a dreadlock, straight freaking it for you and yours. Result is a standing applause. The way I operate a mic, you should rap it in golf. Accolades call for names that I never heard. And
the ref gets the signal, and we're set.
What makes you think you can rhyme?
Cortez rockets this one deep. Johnson decides to take it out of the end zone. Tackled at the 22.
Bethel Johnson took it out of the end zone, and while it may have been a little risky, he gets out close to the 20, so it all comes out in the wash on that play.
The Ravens start this drive of the game from well in their own territory, and the clock at 49. This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete. Second down. The clock is stopped at 46.
Ball at the Ravens' 22-yard line.
Bolger throws a heater, and this one is incomplete.
Bethel Johnson had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
That's his second drop, and he cannot be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes it
doesn't.
Exactly. Third down, one man back. Holmes catches the lob over the middle and tries to get free. Tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will bring up first down. Bolger spikes the ball, and that will stop the clock. Second down with a split backfield.
Ball at the Ravens' 36-yard line.
Gets the sack, and the clock continues to run. Bolger passes this one after the play action, and it falls incomplete.
Roy Williams had that ball in his hands on that play, and then he just dropped it.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan. And when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Intercepted. Brought down at the 35.
Rich Gardner does a nice job picking off the pass there. He's got it, and he gets a little more with that nice little run back.
Yet another interception for this defense, and they're making passing just about impossible so far.
Absolutely. Great reads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Cowboys come out on top 28-17. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan Stevens saying goodbye until next time.
Okay, Dan, thank you very much. And let's welcome all of you back to the studio. I'm Chris Berman here to bring you our ESPN Video Games post-game wrap-up. The Cowboys stepped it up for sure, putting up some good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Roy Williams was definitely a key as he was able to work his way open for a big one here. A 60-yard touchdown for the Ravens. The Ravens now up by 10. The boys trying to answer back. The incomparable Jerry Rice came up with a huge play here as they cover a lot of real estate on this one. A 46-yard play that set up a Cowboy touchdown. Ravens leading by 3. Mark Bolger would find his target on this one. Tiki Barber bounces this one to the outside and is going to get some room to maneuver out there. A 64-yard touchdown for the Cowboys. Cowboys ahead 21-17. Mark Bolger connected with his man on this one. This time at the 40-yard line. Chad Scott shows some great awareness here as he gets himself into position to pick this one off. Touchdown for the Cowboys. The Ravens, after getting an interception, Ravens down by 11. Rich Gardner was in the right place at the right time, as his interception was a possible momentum shifter. And that's where we'll leave this one. Cowboys come away with a win, 28-17. Now let's check in with our player of the game, a guy who made one big-time catch after another to help seal the win for his team. The incomparable Jerry Rice is standing by with Susie Calvin. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You played great today, and you were instrumental in helping your team snag the win. What do you think was the critical factor in getting the W?
You know what it is? It's about defense. Our D-line came up big today. They were making tackles and putting pressure in the pocket. I'm proud of them. That's how we do it.
Back to you, Chris.
Thanks for tuning into ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports for 25 years and counting. I'm Chris Berman. We'll see you next time.